Ever marveled at the deep golden yolk of an organic egg compared to the pale wash of a conventional one? That striking hue isn't just for show. It's a window into the hen's world. But what's really behind this vivid color contrast? Is it clever branding or genuine biology? Many assume a darker yolk equals a more nutritious or flavorful egg. While color alone doesn't guarantee superior nutrition, it does hint at the hen's diet and ultimately, the egg's quality. Yolk color comes down to carotenoids, natural pigments found in plants, algae, and certain bacteria. Hens that consume carotenoid-rich foods pass these compounds into their yolks, intensifying the shade. The richer the diet, the more vibrant the yolk. Here's the kicker. Organic hens are fed under strict guidelines. No synthetic pesticides, GMOs, or artificial additives. Their diets are packed with carotenoid sources like marigolds, alfalfa, and insects, leading to yolks bursting with lutein and zeaxanthin. These antioxidants don't just add color. They're linked to eye health and may combat macular degeneration. Now, the million-dollar question, do darker yolks taste better? The answer is a bit subjective, but chefs and food enthusiasts often praise the robust flavor of eggs from pasture-raised or organically fed hens. The reason? A diverse diet, think seeds, greens, and bugs, boosts fat content and enriches the yolk's texture, lending it a creamy, buttery depth, while extra omega-3s add a subtle, savory note.
Most people assume that darker yolks mean healthier, more organic eggs. Some even think it's proof that the egg is packed with more protein or vitamins. But is that true, or just really good marketing? Let's find out. First thing you need to know, the color of an egg yolk has almost nothing to do with whether the egg is labeled organic, free-range, or farm-fresh. It all comes down to one surprisingly simple thing, the chicken's diet. See, yolk color is controlled by pigments called carotenoids. These are the same natural compounds that make carrots orange, spinach green, and marigolds bright yellow. When chickens eat foods rich in carotenoids, like grass, leafy greens, alfalfa, corn, marigold petals, even bugs, the pigments pass into the egg yolk, giving it that darker, richer color. So in short, more carotenoids in the chicken's food, darker yolk on your breakfast plate. Now here's where it gets interesting. Factory-farmed chickens, the kind that live in cages and eat a bland diet of mostly corn and soy, usually lay pale yellow yolks. Meanwhile, chickens that peck around in open fields munching on grass, weeds, and insects, their eggs almost always come out with darker golden yolks. So does that mean darker yolks are healthier? Well, yes and no. Studies have found that pasture-raised eggs, where chickens eat a natural, diverse diet, often have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and antioxidants compared to standard eggs. That means better nutrition does often come with darker yolks. But here's the twist. The color itself doesn't guarantee anything. A bright orange yolk could mean the hen ate a healthy salad of greens. Or it could mean the farmer spiked the feed with pigments to trick your eyes. That's right. Some large-scale producers actually add marigold extract, paprika, or even synthetic color enhancers to chicken feed just to darken yolks. Why? Because consumers have been trained to believe darker, shinier, healthier. So by giving hens a pigment-heavy diet, they can sell eggs at a higher price, even if the nutrition isn't that different. It's food psychology at work. And this isn't new. Back in the 1960s, egg companies realized shoppers judged egg quality by yolk color. So feed companies started selling yolk enhancers, special mixes of pigments farmers could add to chicken feed. In some countries today, farmers even use synthetic additives called xanthophylls to dial yolk color up or down depending on consumer preference. In Spain and Mexico, for example, people prefer very dark orange yolks. In the US, consumers are used to lighter ones, so farmers literally feed chickens different things to match cultural expectations. Crazy, right? Your yolk color might have more to do with marketing trends than nutrition. So how do you tell if a darker yolk actually means better eggs? The key is in how the hens are raised. Pasture-raised hens, who forage naturally outdoors, almost always produce nutrient-dense eggs with darker yolks. These hens get sunshine, which boosts vitamin D, and they eat bugs and plants rich in carotenoids. Organic certification also helps, since it limits pesticides and synthetic additives. But remember, organic doesn't always mean pasture-raised. Organic hens could still be indoors eating organic feed, with yolk color adjusted through diet tricks. Here's the takeaway. A dark yolk is a clue, not proof. If you want the healthiest eggs, don't just shop by yolk color. Look for pasture-raised on the label. Or, better yet, buy from local farmers where you know how the hens live. That's when the color really does line up with better nutrition. Now, one more fun fact before we wrap up. You know those super dark yolks people rave about in Italy or Japan? Sometimes they come from breeds of chickens with slightly different digestive systems that process carotenoids more efficiently. So yes, genetics play a small role, but diet is still the superstar. No matter where you are in the world, chickens eating fresh greens, seeds, and bugs will always make eggs that look, and often taste, better. So, next time you crack an egg and see that golden orange glow, remember, it's not farmer magic. It's chicken diet science. Sometimes it's genuine, sometimes it's marketing, but either way, you now know the secret behind the yolk. And hey, if you really want to test this at home, try raising backyard chickens. Give one a diet of plain feed and another access to greens and bugs. You'll see the yolk difference with your own eyes. Just don't be fooled next time a grocery store tries to sell you an egg based only on its color. Now you're too smart for that.
So next time you spot that sunset orange yolk, remember, it's not just pretty. It's a story of what the hen ate, and possibly a tastier bite on your plate.